Hey guys, I hope you're all doing well. So today I'm going to be doing the 50 random facts kind of tag. I don't know, I haven't been tagged, but I just thought, you know, some of you guys don't really know me too well, and I thought, well, this would be the perfect opportunity for you guys to get to know me. And yeah, so let's get started. Oh, and by the way, a tutorial on this look will be coming soon, I promise. So I have all of my questions here on my computer, and we're just gonna get right into it. I'm from Queensland, Australia. I do not have any siblings. I'm an only child, but my boyfriend is over most of the time, so I don't get too lonely. Lance and I have been dating for about a year and 7 months now, and no, he'll probably not make an appearance anytime soon because he's very camera shy. I still have my tonsils, although they are very large and very annoying, and I really do want to get them out, but I never ever catch stomach bugs because of my tonsils, so thank you, tonsils. Do I have any secret talents? Well, I played the viola for a really long time and I was pretty good for how old I was. I think I stopped when I came into high school because there was not really a consistent teacher anymore, and I just thought, well, you know, I can do better things now. But yeah, I really enjoyed playing that. Hobbies. I do gymnastics, and next year will be my last year. I'm retiring. I know it sounds weird, but training outside of like kind of school age is quite expensive, and I don't think I'll have time for that. And I play the guitar. I played the guitar since I was 7 years old, and I also play the bass in a band. My least favorite thing about myself? Probably like my belly button. I don't know. It's like a really weird, like, it's not an innie, but it's not an outie. I don't know, it's so weird. I don't know if you can see that. No, you can't see it, but it's like, it's an innie, but there's a bump in the innie, so it's an innie with an outie in it. Okay, last thing I ate. I think, well, it's 11:36 right now, and I got up at 10 o'clock for breakfast. So the last thing I ate was probably like an Up and Go, like the chocolate flavour. I have to have one every morning, otherwise I'll probably pass out during the day. My favourite smell is probably rain, and someone has recently told me that that's what the air would smell like if it wasn't so polluted, which is amazing. And my other favourite smell would probably be two-stroke fuel, like fumes. And it's gonna sound really weird, but my dad used to race go-karts when I was little, and pretty much every weekend I would go out there to watch him race. It's a very like sentimental smell. Every time he whippersnips, there's two-stroke fuel and I can smell it, and it brings me back to the good old days. The last person I texted, give me a sec. Oh, it was Lance. He just sent me a good morning message, so I guess the last person I texted is going to be him because I'm going to reply right now. Okay, my favourite sport is obviously gymnastics, and I also played futsal and soccer for a while, so I like watching that. And what clothes am I wearing? So this top is from Super 8, and my pants, can't really see, they're just like short pajama pants. They're also from Super 8 because I couldn't be bothered to get fully dressed for this video. My favourite makeup product? Wow. The MAC Studio Fix powder, just because I use it every day. I've gone through like 7 of these. Legit 7. Like I could go in like my boxes and pull out 7 boxes of these. And if you didn't know, I store all of my like empty boxes in MAC bags, and I don't really shop at MAC much anymore, but I really do like collecting the bags. So every time I buy one of these, I buy it in store so I get a bag. Any tattoos? Nope, I'm not 18 yet. Piercings. Okay, so I have 2 kind of helixes. So I've got 2 helixes that I both got this year. I have this one here and this one here. And I have 6mm stretches in both of my ears. Yes, they are stretches. And I also have my belly pierced. Funny story, I've had my belly pierced for 2.5 years, nearly 3 years now, and it's still not healed. And I'm thinking that because they pierced it very deep, so the 2 balls are very far apart, and because I do gymnastics, so it kind of stretches it a lot, and My favourite band is Periphery, and you probably haven't heard of them. I've only met 2 people in my life that listen to them, so like my boyfriend and his brothers, and a few other people, like 2 other people. The furthest I've been from home is Canberra. My eye colour. No wonder. It's blue. It's very, very, very blue. Oh, actually, it looks really blue on the camera, but like in person, like if you've ever met me, My eyes are such a depressing, like a really sad blue. Like, like my boyfriend's eyes are like proper blue. Like if he was ever on camera, they'd like blind you like with blue. My hair color is brown. Now this color on my roots is my natural hair color, but I've had blonde hair since I was about 14. So quite a long time, about 3 years I've had blonde. Oh, it'll actually be like 3 years around this time of year because I got it just before Christmas. So I was still 13 when I got it. Tell us, stop rambling. I dyed my hair to match my brain. My favourite car is the Subaru BRZ. I cry when I see them. I was just out on the Sunshine Coast this weekend and I drove past one and I cried. I screamed and cried. And the love for Subaru BRZs probably stems from the fact that I have a deep love for my 2005 Impreza. Like, just every Subaru, like I'll always comment if we're on the highway and one drives past, I'll be like, oh look. And I recently just saw an Audi R8 for the first time in my life in my hometown, which is not really a city, but I was like, do I have any pets? I have a dog named Jack and he is a Jack Russell. Yeah, thank my mum for the very inventive name, Jack, the Jack Russell. And I also have a zebra finch named Edie. Do I have a job? Yes, I am an assistant stylist at a hair and beauty salon in my town, and I've had previous jobs in kind of retail, like at like corner shops and stuff. So yeah, I like my job. It's not even really a job, it's just I have so much fun there. I love everyone there. Nicknames? Well, you'd assume it would be Tay-Tay because, you know, Taylor, Tay-Tay. Most people, if they bother to give me a nickname, it's just Tay. Or Tay-Tay Face is very common because a lot of people in my school know me by that because that's my Instagram name. Who would I throw into the Bermuda Triangle? That's a pretty morbid question. How do I smile for pictures? Do I take samples from hotels? Yes. And if you say no to that question, you're lying. Favorite movie? Probably Angels and Demons, like the Tom Hanks movie. Like, man, Dan Brown's books are just like, yes. Ever broken a phone? Nope. I've never broken a phone. I've only ever owned one iPhone, but I've never broken it. Must have jewellery. My ring. So I have this one here. It's from Lance for our 1 year anniversary and it says, I love you on it. And then I have these two here, a signet ring that I got ages and ages and ages ago. And this other one that Lance got me for Christmas last year, which is kind of broken, but I still continue to wear it. Wow, it is getting really hot. How tall am I? I'm 5'6", so I'm still short-ish, but I recently had a massive growth spurt, and now I'm taller than most of my friends. The three closest things to me right now, probably my phone, my computer, and my makeup desk, which is full of things. When did I wake up? 10 o'clock, I think. Pepsi or Coke? Am I named after anyone? Now, if you're from overseas, you won't know anything about what I'm about to say. I've always had a conspiracy that my mum named me after the tailor from Bold and the Beautiful, which she used to absolutely love. It's just this like lame soap opera, yada yada yada. I don't even know if it airs anymore. I kind of hope not, it was really bad. My favourite lip colour? Probably Unicorn Blood from Jeffree Star. Right now I'm wearing Red Room by Jeffree Star, which is also pretty good. My thoughts on fake tan. It's okay on some people when they do it right. I have never ever fake tanned. That's why I'm so pale. My heritage is mostly Maltese, which is like Italian, and that's why if you know me in person, yeah, I'm really really pale, but the undertone to my skin is very olive, and my nana was the same. She was born in Malta. And my dad's the same. Allergic to anything? Green beans, I find, make my lips really itchy and my mouth really itchy. And I'm also allergic to grass. This one time when I was about 5 years old, I rolled down a grass hill and I woke up the next morning scratching my belly and I had hives. And I did it again when I was about 13. And I realised I probably shouldn't do that again. Pet peeves. I'm gonna try and insert the word here because I really don't want to say it, but I hate this one word and there's a massive story behind it that only my closest friends know, but no. But one of my best friends hates the word spork, and I'm just gonna say it now, and I bet she is behind her phone like gagging. Spork. I also hate when people tell me that I'm really skinny, pale, or talkative. I know all of those things. Have I ever had an eating disorder? I've been asked this a lot in my life. No. I am not anorexic. I've never been anorexic. Any weird medical conditions? I have really chronic hay fever. Like, my hay fever season is constant. I just wake up every morning and sneeze. Okay, YouTube inspirations. If we're talking beauty, probably Lauren Curtis, just because she's Australian and I love her and we have very similar personalities, and my mum always says that I look like her, even though I definitely do not. I am way paler and she is absolutely gorgeous.
Hello interweb. Hello.
You're in the video, Maddie.
Can you publish me?
Oh, I might publish you.
Hey. Anyway,
Back to what I was saying. I also really like Shannon, like ShanXO, and her palette is incredible. So Shannon, if you ever see this, I love you. And your accent is growing on me. And like, not beauty inspirations, but I love them so much. Jenna Marbles and a boyfriend, Julian. I feel like if my boyfriend and Julian were to meet, they would fall in love with each other. And Jenna is where I get a lot of my personality in terms of always keeping low expectations. People are going to say, that's so negative, Taylor. But honestly, it's gotten me through so much. And the last question is, what camera do I use? So I use the Canon 5D Mark II, and the lens I use is a 17 to 40mm lens. I love this camera and I love everything about this camera. It's absolutely incredible. Thanks, Dad. My dad's a photographer, so he has lots of camera equipment. We also have the 50D, but I believe that it doesn't do videos. So that's why I use this one, even though I don't trust myself with such expensive equipment. But yeah, my dad's a landscape photographer. I'll link his social media, like his Facebook page below and everything. Go give him a like, he's incredible. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you guys got to know me a little better. I know you haven't really had much chance to get to know me, seeing so I've only done like tutorials and reviews and stuff. But yeah, I really hope you guys did enjoy this and learn something. We all learn something every day. Today you learnt that my tonsils are really big, and some other weird things that you probably shouldn't know, but now you know. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed again, and I'll see you guys next week.